Hello, Adele Mitchell here, and I am doing Gemini's weekly forecast. We are going to cover all 12 houses of the zodiac so that you can receive all information that you need to help you get through this week ahead. This reading is for all the sun, moon, and rising signs in Gemini. Also, please take with it what you need, what resonates. Some things may not, and that's okay too. There's still gifts and information here that is going to be helpful for you. In your first house, which is the Self house, you have received the Ace of Wands. Whatever you've been working towards is going to be coming your way. It looks like there is a lot of progression. It also looks like there's an opportunity arising for you. So if you've been thinking about excelling in your career path or in your relationship, also if you've been going for a job interview that you really want to get, or perhaps like a dream job, something of that nature is going to be coming for you. A lot of good things are going to come out of this week, so keep on dreaming big. And in your second house, you have the Five of Cups. This is the house of possession. What means the most to you is making sure that what you have been working towards doesn't fall apart. So this kind of comes as a warning to you, Gemini, to not focus on failures of the past, thinking that you may not achieve this goal here, right? Being sure to manifest anything that you really desire in a way where you're not using words like, I don't want to lose out, I can't miss out. Don't, can't, couldn't, shouldn't. All those words are very negative in regards to how the universe communicates with us and listens to us. So when you do manifest, say, I do want this position. I do want to be in a relationship with this person. I am successful, right? That's the way you're going to want to communicate, and that's going to be the most important thing to you this week to stay focused on. In your communication house, you have received the King of Pentacles. He is showing that there is really good vibes between you and an elder or like a parent, somebody that you look up to. Communicating with this person is going to be important this week for helping you find success and to move forward kind of at a quick pace and not just have to wait for, the opportunity to arise. This person's also going to be somebody who's really good at manifesting as well and speaking in positive terms. So when you're around somebody who complains a lot, that's not going to be representing this person right here, which is the king, right? So the king is somebody that's going to say, oh yeah, of course you can do that. As wild as your dreams may be, this person is going to support you 110%. They will not doubt your skills. They will not say, maybe you want to do something else. They're going to be in alignment with everything that you talk about. So when you are around this person, you're going to know who they are, and you're going to want to share most of your communication with them this week. In your family house, you have received the Nine of Cups. This looks like kind of the same as here in your communication house, where you're going to be around somebody who has perhaps made it real well, whether you want to reflect their relationship. Perhaps they have a very successful marriage and you want that for yourself, so you're going to be reflecting this family member. Or perhaps they have run their own business and you're going to be taking tips and advice from this person because they know what they're doing. Whatever your goal is this week, you are going to want to align yourself with this family member who's already been successful at what you are kind of veering towards. In your pleasure house, you have received the 8 of Cups. So many cups in your week. Okay. Something in the past that you experienced was not for your highest good. It looks like an ex-relationship or an ex-job, something that just, you came out of and you were like, I needed therapy for that. Or maybe you did get therapy for that. So what's going to be happening this week for your pleasure house is that you're finally going to feel like you are moving on and that you can focus on your new opportunity without carrying this luggage in with you from the past, okay? So it's almost like you're really turning for the better here, kind of going around a corner that you've been working on for a while. And it is going to serve you, and it's going to bring you a lot of pleasure because you're going to see your accomplishments and the change within yourself. In your 7th house, your 6th house, you have the health house. You have the King of Cups. Another Cups card. The King is asking that you do not do anything this week that is dangerous. No drag racing. Don't play with fireworks, things of that nature. But more so like, don't walk down, Main Street in New York City at 2 a.m. by yourself. Your intuition is going to be popping up a little bit to kind of help you in regards to staying safe, because that's what this card's all about in your health house, is keeping yourself protected. So when your intuition's saying, it's probably not a good idea, follow it, okay? Keep yourself safe this week. That doesn't mean that you have to stay inside the house all week long to avoid dangers, but just, doing things that risk your well-being is not going to be in your favor this week. In your partnership house, Gemini, you have received, this card has come up in every single reading. It's wild. The 6 of Pentacles. So with your partnership, what you have done for them is going to be coming back to you. So say you've been really attentive to your partner last week. This week, they're going to be really attentive to you. And this could go for this week into next week as well. So if you're feeling the need to be more physical with your partner and you're offering, a line of, more like touching, kissing, holding, massaging, anything of that nature, then they're going to be giving that back to you in the following week. So it's a very back and forth type of energy here with your partner. That goes for communication too. If you are communicating clearly, you're listening better, your partner is going to be doing the same thing for you. In your transformation house, you have the 2 of Wands. Okay. The transformation house has everything to do with your self house because this is a huge transformation card. Taking the next steps, being confident. So once you take on this opportunity, you enter that relationship, you start that job, that company, that new business, something new that you're taking, a step towards, it's going to be very, very successful. And you do not have to worry about failing. Right? As we saw here in your possessions house. You really got to let go of those worries because good things are coming your way, and you're going to be able to look back on this time and think, whoa, I definitely made the right choices for myself. So don't hold back here because it looks like you are making plans that are specific to helping you and getting you to the places you want to be at for long future, far future ahead. In your philosophy house, you have the transformation card. There's going to be a little bit of learning here. I'm picking up on traveling, going somewhere new, expanding upon your horizons in this way. So perhaps the new job you're starting is just, it's in a new location that you're not familiar with, or you're spending more time at someone's house that you're starting to date, or you're even going to go to like a new venue with someone. Something new is coming up here that's actually going to turn into something that you love and enjoy. So say, this is on very simple terms, but if you go to a new restaurant and they just have the best menu, right? And your meal, your first meal ever, is scrumptious, and you just can't wait to go back. That's kind of what we're seeing here in the philosophy house. You're learning something new, but it's going to become a routine for you because you're going to enjoy it that much. In your reputation house, you've received the Emperor. I like how he came through with the reputation house, because with being safe with the king here, the Emperor is seeing that people on the outside of you are going to see that you're taking more caution. And so if you're not invited to, go skydiving, that'll be why, because people are knowing that you're just going to straight flat say, no thanks. Also, there is going to be a little bit of inwardness coming up this week. The desire to not go out too often, be a little bit more reserved. People are going to see that about you. They're going to respect that about you. And let's see. There's also some seriousness coming through. So with your communications, you're going to be kind of choosy on who you communicate with this week, and the people that you choose not to communicate with, they're going to notice that. They're going to notice that you're really focused and driven and wanting to succeed. And they're going to be, impressed with you. There's like this sense of proudness for what you're doing with yourself. All right. In your friendship house, you've received the Wise Counselor. And as mentioned with your reputation house, there's going to be certain people that you really align with and other people that you don't this week. That's very Gemini of you. The people that you don't align with, they're going to take a back seat to your life. You're going to notice that. But this back seat kind of seems like a long journey. So like they're not going to be coming around you next week or maybe even next month. You're going to notice like a good stay away from them. I'm not seeing that this is like one of your besties, but definitely somebody that you're used to having in your life pretty frequently. It's going to be okay, though, because they're going to come around eventually when the timing is right, because their intuition is going to be leading them in how they progress in their friendship with you. In your unconscious house, you've received the Hermit. The Hermit shows that when you feel you need to step back, please do so. Pushing yourself too much could lead to your health house coming into hazardous moments. Talking to people that you only want to talk to as opposed to being communicative with others because you feel like you're forced to do so. Things of that nature. You're really going to want to listen to your Hermit self and just allow yourself to retract when that time comes. Things are going to flow for you pretty naturally without pushing too hard. As mentioned, this opportunity is just going to arise. It's going to feel good. I'm seeing a beautiful flow here for you, Gemini. So thank you so much for coming and being a part of this today. I welcome you back for the future. Please subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to reading for you again in the future. Have a blessed day.